Welcome everyone, it's Nick here with a ZX Spectrum review. It's Super Monaco Grand Prix by US Gold, licensed by Sega from the original coin-up, although this doesn't look much like the coin-up arcade version, it has to be said. That one looks a little bit weird, but we'll skip on. Released in 1991. Now there's a few tracks in this, but we're probably just going to see one because the gameplay is pretty similar. You have, well, choice of gears here. We have automatic, a 4-gear speed box, or if you want to be really stupid, a 7 gears. No advantage that I can see from picking the 7 gears over the automatic, so we'll go for automatic. And man, does that woman look like she's walked out of a laboratory. Extremely strange. The arcade version, she's a little bit more attractive. 8-bit graphics conversion, she hasn't really done that well. So pretty straightforward really. Up on the joystick to accelerate, down to decelerate. Keep it on the track. We're at France in wet conditions. So we have to qualify first of all. That determines our place on the grid like any Formula 1 race. And then we'll see how we get on. But how does it play? Well, let's find out. We're off. Albeit very slowly. Now, the most impressive thing about this game is the rear view mirror. You can see in the top there. How on earth have they programmed that? We'll see just about how accurate it is. But in qualifying, go around as quickly as you can, don't crash off. Ghostly quiet again, like a lot of Spectrum racing games. Yes, but it is rather forgiving, this game. In other versions I played, you go off the track, you lose a wheel, or the car explodes. This one, you seem to be able to bash into obstacles without too much problem. So the time's ticking up there. I don't know how we're on 25 seconds already. Let's go, go, go. We're collecting points all the time. I don't know if you recognise the track at all, but you probably won't. So, very yellow. A little bit juddery, but that's what you'd expect from a Spectrum game. And I think it performs quite well. Had a bit of a task with an arcade conversion, like all of them. But again, it doesn't do too badly. 8-bit graphics, 48K, remember. It's not doing a bad job at all. I'm probably going to qualify near the back of the grid, I would have thought. But went round at 313 miles or kilometres an hour on this track. So there's several tracks including Monaco, but if you saw it blind you wouldn't know what track was what. I think Monaco might have a tunnel on it, but that's about it. You're not going to notice a great difference. But hopefully I can qualify without dying to show you the race. And there are a few flaws in the actual race which we'll come to if I can get that far. Each race is 3 laps. Well, obviously you have to try and win or get as far up as you can. If you drop below a position too low, the game will end. But good graphics with the Formula 1 car that you're driving, or the cockpit, that much as you can see. The hands going from left to right is quite good. Doesn't compare to modern day games, but how possibly could it? And we qualified right at the back, but at the same time as 15th, so we're not too far off. 8 seconds off the pole position time. And it was wet condition, remember, although I didn't see much rain about the place. Prepare to race. Well, I'm preparing. Right. Red. Red. Go, 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 go! And it's the slowest Formula 1 start you've seen ever. Can't see much of the other cars in the grid, no warm-up lap, and we seem to be right at the back. Okay, so we can get past this car. That's one past. Okay, lap 1 of 3. I don't think it says our position anywhere, but take over as many cars as you can. That might be in the top. What's that, 2015? Yeah, we're in 15th place. Rear view mirror, cars come past, we're back into 16th. But the flaw with this game, as well as being able to bash into the sides, is I think you can actually drive through cars. So this game would ideally suit Pasta Maldonado. A few checkpoints. We have to get past each checkpoint in a certain position. I don't think we're going to last very long, so I think we have to overtake like a car every few moments. Up into 14th. We're going to lose it on the corners. I can tell you this for no matter. But I don't know, we're up into 13th, so past 3 cars. But very quiet. You'll never find a Formula 1 car this quiet, even in the modern era of turbos. At the time of recording, of course. I mean, this is recorded in the year 2014. You might be watching it in the year, I don't know, 3009. So it might seem a little more dated than that. Checkpoint. We're doing okay. So we've got to be a minimum of 13th for the game ends. We are in 13th. You see that flashing in the top left. Can't afford to lose any places or it's over. Oh, it's juddering a bit round here. Oh, if that car comes past us, it's game over. I think. Is he past? We seem to have got away with it. Maybe it isn't game over. Anyway, it seems to give you a bit of a chance. The scenery is, it's scenery. I think there's supposed to be buildings there and a big hill. And maybe some clouds and a river. Who knows? Whoops. Right. We're revving it a bit hard here. Lap times. We got round one lap at least. 1:19.6. Well, that was only a second off our qualifying lap, so that wasn't too shabby. I can't read what these signs say we're going past. Such is the speed of the game. But feel the speed, really. If you think it's going too fast, maybe walk away, pause it here and come back if the speed of it is blowing you away too much. I want you to be safe and not pass out. But this is travelling at a hell of a knots. Bit like Superman with a turbo up his bum. This is the sort of speed you'd experience. Right, explore it. We're 13th still. I don't think we're going to see the rest of the field unless there's a big crash out the front. Or a lollipop lady comes out to stop traffic. Other than that, we're on lap 2 or 3. Will we get to the end? Uncertain. And then we'll hit the checkered flag, see if we qualify for the next race. By Jove, there's another car to overtake. Into 12th. Hooray! I don't know what team that car is. They all look the same. Oh, he's got past us again. It's a bit of slipstreaming, but we just drove through him. That's a big flaw of this game. Why bother overtaking when you can just drive through like they're a ghost? Hit another checkpoint. So we're doing okay. So 12th. I don't think we can have too much leeway below that. So this is what Formula 1 is all about, really. Breakneck speed, top graphics. Super Monaco. I've also reviewed this on the Commodore Amiga, if you want to check that out to see how they compare together. Neither as good as the arcades, but they both have their own charm. This isn't bad as Formula 1 games go on the ZX Spectrum. It's got a lot to cope with, working out the positions, other cars, the rear view mirror. So you have to give it credit. It does a wonderful job. Did you have this game? If you have, you must be a similar age to me, but comment below. 1:16. See, we're getting better. I don't know where that would have got us on the grid. We're on the last lap. Let's see if we can get to the end of this. If we can, then I deem this review a big success. I think all the tracks are yellow in my experience. I've reviewed a few other Formula 1 games on the Spectrum, Pole Position and Checkered Flag. So have a look at those also, see how they compare to this. Tell me what your favourite one is. Or, if there's a Formula 1 game I haven't really looked at yet on the Spectrum, comment below as well and we'll see, we'll have a look at that one also. Tell me if it's good or bad, how it compares to this, because as I say, I want to see the best ones, and it's quite possible there might be some games I've missed. Spectrum had actually hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of games for it. I'm sure I only know a very, very small percentage and the more well-known ones, but I failed to qualify in that. Game over. That's a bit of a shame, really, because I was doing quite well. I was getting used to the high life as a top Formula 1 man, earning my millions of pounds and spraying champagne everywhere. But what can you do? So it's given us another go, but I think we'll end it there. You've probably had to put up with enough of the high life of Formula 1. Take a break. So yes, that has been Super Monaco Grand Prix on the ZX Spectrum from 1991. Hope you liked it. Until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.